What do blacked out race kits, Olympic hopefuls and NYC grit have in common? All roads lead to Bandit Running. Now Bandit started with a camera, a crew and a mission to tell better stories about the sport and to build gear that actually lives up to them. Founded in Brooklyn in 2020 by brothers Nick and Tim West alongside designer Ardit Singh, Bandit isn't chasing mass appeal. They're building for a specific kind of runner, one who trains hard, moves fast and expects their kit to keep up. So let's talk gear. Bandit's not just slapping logos on blanks. Their kit feels sharp, technical and different. The fits are athletic without being restrictive, and the design leans premium and there's an attention to detail that makes everything feel considered. And the kit, it's where design meets function in a way that few brands really pull off. For example, the Ares Flex Tee is a perfect example of a performance top that borrows from cycling, not just running. It features a two-way zipper, a gripper hem, and 5 pockets including gel pockets on the back and a hidden stash at the neck. Now whether you're running intervals or you need storage on a long training day. I'll be honest though, I'm not sure it's one for me, and that cycling hybrid style is a bit like Marmite. And then for the women, it's the stamina vest. Think corset style fit, technical fabric and 6 total pockets, 4 in the back for gels and 2 deep side pockets for your phone and other things. It's lightweight, matte finished and impressively chafe free, even over long mileage. It's fashion inspired performance.
So I'm always thinking about pockets. It's something that we hear constantly from our community. Really thinking about how we can engineer pockets within the design lines. So it's never something I want to feel like an afterthought or scream like, I have pockets. It's something that you really have to look for the functionality, but it's really usable.
This is kit that stands out, and it's not because it's loud, but because it's well built, it's tailored and it's subtle, engineered with intent. Now what really sets Bandit apart though is the unsponsored project.
Bandit unsponsored project, I was really happy they selected me. Give us a little bit of cash to help alleviate the travel costs, medical, whatever. Give us these kits. They gave me compression shorts.
So back in 2024, they backed 35 Olympic hopefuls at the US trials, giving each athlete blacked out, unbranded kit, short-term deals and financial support to help them show up and compete without the weight of long-term contracts. There were no logos, there was no strings, just visibility, funding and freedom. And if a bigger deal came along, Bandit let them walk. There was no holdbacks, no drama.
The thing that's cool is it's essentially a 2-week contract. There's a release clause, so if a shoe company, I'm not gonna name names, but if a shoe company reached out between rounds like, hey, we wanna sign you, boom, I can get out of the contract just like that. So it's really like a no strings attached. We wanna help you, we wanna grow the sport. So shout out Bandit.
The idea was simple, take the spotlight off the brands that aren't paying and give power back to the athletes who are doing the work.
If you're not supported by a major footwear brand and then you go out there with a logo on you. From the brand perspective, why would the brand pay for that ad space if they're gonna get it for free? And from the athlete perspective, it's kind of this catch-22 of you want gear to perform it at your highest level, you want the stuff that works great. That sucks from the athlete perspective. It's definitely putting the power into the footwear brand's hands. And that kind of balance is a really interesting space within the sponsorship model. Again, brands being the sole source of financial support, no real league, and then athletes kind of caught in the middle of it of how do I want to compete, how can I stay in this sport, how can I make money, how can I make a living.
It's fresh, it's smart, and it's putting power back into the hands of the athletes. And to share these athletes' journeys, Bandit Running produced the Dialed series on their YouTube channel. This docu-style series offers an intimate look into the lives of these runners, capturing their training, challenges, and aspirations as they prepared for the trials. Episodes featured stories like the 24 hours with Olympic trials marathoners, and training at 4,500 feet with the top 10 all-time US marathoners, providing viewers with a behind-the-scenes perspective of the dedication and resilience required at this level of competition. That mindset of flipping expectations, of backing the underdog, of putting community first, runs through everything that Bandit does. Their gear isn't cheap, but when you consider the materials, the design, the limited nature of its drops, it earns its price tag. And for runners who care about both performance and culture, it hits different. This isn't legacy gear, it's modern, street smart, built for effort and styled for everything after. If you're after something technical but not tech bro, stylish but not showy, Bandit might just be your next move. So what do you think? Is Bandit running the future of athlete first brands, or is it just a bold experiment shaking up the system? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what brands you're running in right now. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the brands reshaping sport from the ground up.